No more needing to control, no more needing to force, no more needing to dictate. Magnetized, attractive, receptive, feminine. I'm feeling a word and a walk. So let's take a walk while I download the word. The word today is surrender. Spirit has placed me in many situations and positions where I have had to come to terms with the idea and the concept of submission and what that really means, what that actually looks like. Submission to a lover, right? Sexually being submissive, right? Because of my feminine presentation, the expectation is for me to be naturally submissive. Not necessarily always the case. When we're talking about BDSM, bondage, dominance, submission, masochism, submitting to the will of another, submitting to the will of the universe, the will of God. So the topic of submission has been a little bit of a hot topic lately in a bunch of different ways. The idea has been debated, though, that submission is supposed to be given freely. I don't think I agree with that. What I've learned along my journey is that true submission should never be forced, because then that is not true submission. That is coercion. That is, doing something under duress, in duress, not true submission. What I've learned is that true submission must be earned, and it is in response. Someone submitting happens in response to love, to being loved properly. And when I say this, I mean that in every regard. Complete love, complete support, complete security, knowing that you can totally let go the need to control the outcome of a situation, the interactions between individuals. Spiritually, the need to bring everything to the altar and feel like you need to do a ritual to work some magic. So I'm finally at a place in my life where I'm really, truly ready to submit. Submit to love, submit to the will of the universe. I've been in emperor mode for quite a while now. My masculine expression. And anybody who knows me for real knows that I can still be really dominant, really masculine in my energy, even though my presentation is very feminine. I had to get that shit on my own. I had to grind. I had to provide for myself. I had to secure myself. I had to, go out into the world in my masculine expression, my masculine energy, to create magician card, to conquer in my industries, to break glass ceilings, right? That's that emperor energy. Always in control, to make sure, just for the sake of survival. I learned very quickly, maybe even a little painfully, that no one was going to take care of me. No one was coming to save me. So I had to be my own knight in shining armor. Maybe you can relate. Just peep the background, y'all. Gorgeous. Not only was no one coming to save me, the support system that I thought I had, God, the universe, allowed them to be used as catalysts for my greatest awakening yet. They put me in the best position that they ever could have by emboldening me to take steps, to take actions, to put myself on the pedestal. Because when you place yourself on the pedestal, nobody can take you down except yourself, your own thoughts. I'm the kind of woman that used to enjoy giving men a hard time. Men with ego, that is. Because you don't get to come into my world, you don't get to come into my life and expect that just because you are now a man here, I am supposed to automatically submit. And now, in my rebirth, I'm just so grateful that Spirit has surrounded me with community, with energy, with people, with opportunities, with miracles, to let me know that everything is okay. Everything is better than okay, baby. And now I can finally rest and submit and allow, receive, stepping fully into that Empress energy. No more needing to control, no more needing to force, no more needing to dictate. Magnetized, attractive, receptive, feminine. But why not giving freely? That's a good statement. It's a good position that submission should be given freely. The problem with that is many of us are givers because that's what we needed to do in terms of survival. These are learned childhood woundings that have us thinking that in order to receive love, that we must give and give and give and overgive, and never quite receiving in return. And so for those of us who have had to learn the power of not giving, the idea that submission should be given freely perpetuates an idea of overgiving, something that has not been earned. Yes? And so that is my issue with submitting for the sake of submitting, just freely, to an energy, an entity, a being, a situation, a person, without them first earning what it is that you are giving, earning your submission. It's important. I got hot. Get hot, clothes come off. So here's how I remedied the situation, the dichotomy between true submission and overgiving. Dominated in my own life, became the provider in my own life, became the man of my dreams, so that and this is only in energetic expression, please don't get me wrong, I never want to be a man. I allowed my masculine energy to take care of me so that I can rest and recuperate and luxuriate in my feminine energy. So when I'm not working, I put on something soft and sexy and silky all by myself and I prance around my house, dance around my kitchen with a glass of champagne in my hand. Y'all have seen it. I know you've seen it. I allowed my masculine energy and expression to provide security for my femininity to submit to. In true manifestation form, in true laws of attraction form, I am now attracting the exact energy that I've been giving to myself, the exact energy that I had to vibrate to myself. I am now calling in divine counterparts that are able to hold that same frequency and receive my divine energy as they give their own divine energy. It's powerful. It's really beautiful. And so is this neighborhood. Cleveland gives, y'all. Always. It's amazing. Peace and blessings.